Hi everyone, Jim Bartles here, talking about our fantasy baseball tours that we've got coming up this summer. That's right, the trips are on. We're going to be going to Texas in June. We have a Midwest trip in July. We'll tell you a little bit about those, but want to let you know that we are going. Tickets are secured, and we're just sending out a second mailing right now because we know a lot of people still on the fence, but as vaccines are coming out and, so to speak, the COVID dust is settling a little bit, and we'll be taking safety precautions, but everything should be able to work out just fine. The trips are on for this year. Let's talk a little bit, first of all, about our Texas fly-in trip. Again, you got to fly in, drive in, whatever. Then once you get to the hotel, then we've got you on the motor coach for the rest of the trip. So it starts out, we're going to be starting out in Houston, and we'll be seeing the White Sox, good, strong competitors in the Central Division this year. They'll be taking on Houston on a night game on the first day, and that's June 17th. On the 18th of June, we're going to be going over to Arlington, Texas. That's right, the new Globe Life Field is over there. But first, before we go to the game, we're going to get a guided tour of AT&T Football Stadium. I've done that one other time. It is an interesting stadium, one of the best for football. So we'll be doing that, and then, of course, the game at night. On the 19th, we have a guided tour of Globe Life Field. That'll be fun. We take in the Twins at Texas that evening. That's going to be a blast. And then finally on Sunday, it's back to Houston. We'll see the White Sox at Houston one more time. We've got some sightseeing after the game, and we'll check out of the hotel the next day. So again, that's on the 21st. So we start the trip on the 17th. It's a fly-in trip in Texas. Shorter trip, 4 days, 5 days with the checkout in the hotel. I think that you will enjoy it. So when we travel, I want to make sure you know we have very comfortable motor coaches. We have movies that we show on the bus, and we try to do some little things that help keep things exciting on the bus as well and get all of our travelers involved. So that's what we do. I wanted to bring along, I have several trips of our groups from when we've traveled. This is a group picture from when we were in Denver at Coors Field every year. You can see a nice large group. And this trip to Texas, we've got one bus full already. We're working on a second bus right now. That's right. It's a popular trip. A lot of people want to get down there. They want to get out and see baseball. And, of course, the new ballpark in Arlington, Texas. All right, let's talk about our second trip. It's going to be in July. And this one looks like it's going along well, too. July 20th through the 21st. Now, this trip originates in Minnesota on a motor coach. So we'll be starting out in New Ulm and Hutchinson and then up in the Twin Cities as we need to. And we'll be taking in our travels are be taking us to Chicago. And on the 21st, after departing on the 20th, we'll be taking in sightseeing in Chicago. We've got a buffet reception at Harry Caray's restaurant. That's always a blast. And then we'll be taking on the Twins at the White Sox. That's right, Twins at the White Sox. The next day, we actually travel back to Minnesota, and we'll see the Angels at Minnesota at Target Field, one of the best parks that there are all around in baseball. On the 23rd of July, we are back over to the east, and we head to Milwaukee. That's right. We got a tailgate party at the new stadium, well, not new stadium, but newly named stadium, American Family Field. Tailgate party there. We've done those many times. It's always a good time. And then we're into the ballpark over there, which could be open or could be closed depending on the weather. And we'll be staying at the Holiday Inn and Suites at Chicago O'Hare Airport. From there on the next day, we're going to be taking in a game at Wrigley Field. Arizona at the Cubs at Wrigley. We get you there. We'll depart the hotel in the morning. We have a early afternoon game. Try to get you some time around Wrigleyville. I think that's always one of the neat things over when you're taking in the Cubs games as well. And then we will be heading out on Sunday and departing back to Minnesota and drop you off. Now, there'll be some people joining us, picking up in Chicago also, but otherwise Minnesota folks will be getting on in Minnesota, and we do have several pickups along the way, so it'll work out. We'll have pick up in New Ulm, Bloomington, Madison, Wisconsin, and also Chicago, the pickups, and we depart the opposite way. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you right now. Main thing is to know we're going. The sign-ups are coming along nice. Connie and I, well, we look forward to being your lead escorts on these trips. We've done them for many years, and we enjoy doing it. We like to be at ball games, and we like visiting with you folks as well. That's it. That's the update. Jim Bartles here from KNUJ Radio in New Ulm, working with Jay Buckley Baseball Tours, as we have, and we'll have a great time on this year's Fantasy Baseball Tours.